Hey everyone, I am out on my first solo hot tent trip of the year, and I'm on my skis. Ooh, and having like almost 40, I don't know, probably 35 pounds of weight on my back. It's an adventure, but solo hot tent overnight. Let's do this thing. I found a suitable place to set up for the night. So I think I'm gonna go over this way and try to find something that I can do out in this little clearing right here. So. All right, I got the tent set up. I am running the Luxe Hiking Gear Mini Peak XL on this trip with the 3W titanium wood stove. Both of these are new for this trip. I've been using the 3W stove for the past several years, and I got a new one to put to use with this particular tent. It is so much work to put together a shelter and do all of this by yourself, and it's good though. Excited to be here. So let's quickly talk about some of the gear that I've brought with me on this trip. You can see my skis and my trekking poles over here. What a learning experience using this type of ski. I might just hike out tomorrow with them strapped to the backpack, but I've got the light framed 50-liter pack from Waymark Gear Company. Whole bunch of things over here. You saw the tent, you saw the wood stove. I've got a small ground sheet here that helps keep things protected because I don't have like as much space to be able to put things, and so little ground sheet. I've got, let's see here, inside I've the Spark sleeping bag from Sea to Summit. I've got the Etherlight XT Extreme from Sea to Summit. Look at how bulky this thing is. That's my least favorite thing about it, but I hope that this keeps me nice and warm tonight, which our value of 6.2 should do the job. But I've also got a Rumple synthetic blanket for me to put in with my system as well. Zoleo satellite communicator, carbon monoxide detector, all of the other like standard things as well with this. A snow shovel is not normally something I bring, but outdoor research helium down jacket, and then I've got a new saw that I'm putting to use on this trip. This is the Agua Canyon Boreal 15-inch. And then thank you to Keen for helping me get out on a trip with a awesome pair of insulated boots. These are the Keen Revel Polar 4, and so far, I mean, it's like 40 degrees out here right now. It's gonna get a lot colder. We're at almost 10,000 feet where I'm at right now. And so having a nice insulated boot is perfect for this kind of setting, and just excited to have a boot that is meant for winter conditions, walking on the snow, the ice, all of that. It's fantastic, and they work so good with my skis over here as well. Just very excited about these Keen boots. So it's only about 3 o'clock right now, and getting the initial burn done on the stove before I do really anything else. And the reason for that is there's a bunch of like oils and stuff that are on the titanium that you don't want to be like breathing in necessarily. So we're just doing an initial burn, getting this thing nice and hot. It's so nice. I love being in the hot tent, and primarily doing it as an overnight experience as opposed to like a full weekend, because when you're out here by yourself in the cold in the winter, like there's not a lot to do. And so when you come out for just a day overnight, you're able to keep yourself busy enough for what you're trying to accomplish. And yeah, it's cozy. I like it. Hey, Mr. Woodpecker. It's nice to have friends in camp with you, like the woodpecker. Man, it's like, I don't know, almost 5 o'clock. I've just been sitting in the tent, enjoying the warmth, and I don't know, just relaxing and resting. But look at this. This is amazing. I love having these peaks behind me and nice view. This is fantastic. And getting out in the winter like this is hard. It takes a ton of work and a lot of like mental preparation to enjoy being in the cold. But when you got the right equipment, it's awesome. And I'm having a great time and just can't complain about anything right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start making myself some dinner here. It's gonna take a minute for that to get boiling anyway, so. Beef stroganoff for dinner? Let's do this. I had to get out to use the bathroom and look at this. Oh, it's just like cotton candy all around. Yeah. Well, as you saw, the sun's starting to go down, so I think I'm in the tent for the rest of the night. That's fun. So, water's boiling. Pour this right on. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Dang. So I have no idea what the actual temperature is outside. It's around the freezing range, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I pulled a weather report on my Zoleo satellite device, and that basically gave me information of, I don't know, probably high 20s, mid 20s for a low tonight. We are at almost 10,000 feet, so who knows what it's actually going to be. I didn't bring a thermometer, but I'm in a smaller tent than I typically use for my hot tent trips, and so it's helping to take the chill off really quickly with the stove in here, and it's just super comfortable. The only thing I wish I had was some way to like rest my back. This tent is not quite big enough to have a chair, so I wonder, like, my Crazy Creek. That's what I need. I need to bring my Crazy Creek in with the Mini Peak XL. Good morning, everyone. It was a pleasant night for the most part here in the hot tent. I had some wind come through, which is still an issue this morning, and it's caused a little bit of problem with the way that the stovepipe is set up on the hot tent. And for some reason, my voice is extra froggy this morning. But I'm gonna get things cleaned up and try to make an early exit out of here so I can go home and spend some time with my wife and kids. Starting to get things more packed up here, and the hardest part of doing all this is I've got a fire going in the stove right now, and I need to clean up. So got to figure out how to take this down and put it away. But could you ask for a more beautiful morning? I mean, let's be honest here. Look at how freaking beautiful this is right now. Oh, I am so glad that I made the effort to come up and do this. This is fantastic. All right, out on the skis, headed back to the car. It's just over half a mile from where I'm at to the car, so shouldn't be too bad, but this is amazing. And I'm so glad that I got to come out and do this and enjoy just a solo adventure without anybody else around. That's it's really nice in these kinds of settings. And hopefully I don't fall and hit my shoulder and my knee again like I did yesterday falling on the skis. But let's head back to the car. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this overnight adventure. Almost back to the car now, and skiing at 10,000 feet. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching, being part of the channel. You're awesome. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.